lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lizzie. Welcome back to Revolution Week, and in this video today we are going to be doing a lip swatching video. It wouldn't be a Lizzie video or a Revolution Week complete without a lip swatching video. So I have actually gone into my XX lips because I don't feel like I've done a swatching of them, and picked up all my glosses because glosses is my favourite formula. Other than bullet lipsticks, it goes glosses, then maybe like velvets, and liquid lipsticks are like right at the back. I'm not a liquid lipstick fan, however I do like the XX liquid lipstick formula. I actually bought a few more. So you have these like toppers which have like the pinker lid, and then you have their normal glosses which have the darker lip, and then these are like more satin looking. But if you look at the liquid lipsticks, which I should have brought one in here, the glass is more frosted, so you know it's a liquid lipstick. So I have 3 of these ones. These I obviously use over a lipstick. I have a gold, I have a like burnt coppery type shade, and then I have like a pinky one. Let's go in with the pinky one in Heroin. So this is what it looks like over a lipstick. It's definitely more peachier tone than pink, I feel like, but it is just, it gives your lips a nice sheen and it makes them look more juicy. It's really nice, and on its own I don't really like it. So I'm going to try and show you these glosses with a lipstick underneath, and I'm going to keep the rosé crayon that I'm actually wearing already. So we're just going to keep topping up really, but this is Heroin and I absolutely love it. Now this is the shade Boom. This is more gold tone. This is what it looks like in the tube and on my hand. Now this one has glitter particles in it, but you can't feel them. Like, you literally can't feel them. The formula is not sticky. Like, I've put a big lot of layer on them and they're fine. I do love the formula of these. Like, they're not going to make your lips feel too, like, you know when you feel like there's pieces in between your lips, you're not going to feel that. But this does look absolutely lovely, and if you put even more on, you really get that gold sheen to them. But I think this shade would be lovely on its own as well, but for me, I always put it on top of a lipstick. Now the next shade we have is the more coppery looking one, and this is Radiant. I really didn't want all of them, but I did want a good 3. This one again looks more metallic. I might actually try it on its own because it literally looks very opaque. This is definitely one you can use on its own. This shade looks lovely. This shade looks like you've got a lipstick on and you put something metallic over it. It's definitely a burnt fiery type shade. Definitely will go well with like a nice warm tone eye. I really like this shade on its own. I haven't worn it on its own, but now that I've done this video, I definitely think I would reach for this. It's such a stunning shade, and again, this is Radiant. So again, those were all the metallic shades that I have. Now we're going to swatch 5 of the satin glosses because they're my absolute favourite formula ever from Revolution for glosses. This is the shade Sequel. Here it is on my hand. I must admit, I do reach for this a lot and I don't know why. It's a cool tone brown that I don't like necessarily would reach for naturally. It's got like some purplish tones to it. Definitely not a shade that I would reach for naturally, but I actually do, and I like it. Like, this was just literally one layer of this lip gloss. Like, there's so much pigmentation to them and I just love it, and they just look so nice and luxurious. They're worth the, I think, £8.50. I usually get them for buy one get one half off or 3 for 2. That's why I have a few of them. So definitely wait for an offer because, you know, I'm the discount queen. I never like to pay full price for something. Next we have the shade Disaster. This is one that I really do like wearing. It's a nice like pinky tone. It's not one of my favorites to wear. My next one is my favorite, but this is a lovely, lovely shade. This is what the shade Disaster looks like. It very much goes with everything I'm wearing, like the headband, the eyeshadow look. It literally complements it really nicely. It is such a nice shade that I could pair with Soar lip liner. Whenever I mention Soar lip liner, you know I love the gloss. So yeah, this is really, really nice. I would definitely reach for this. I do reach for this colour quite a lot, I must admit. Not as much as the next shade I'm going to show you. The next shade, if you're someone who's been watching me for a good 6 months to not a year, because they haven't been out for a whole year, but XX has been out since June last year. If you're someone that has been watching me for a little while, you know what the next shade's going to be. So the next shade I have is Phobia. Now Phobia is a little bit more of a darker pink but muted, whereas this is definitely more, Disaster is definitely more like pinkier pink, whereas this has got, it's deeper, and I do reach for this one the most out of any of my glosses. This is the shade Phobia. Can you see how it's a more me shade? It's more muted, it's very much a deeper pink than Disaster. Was that what was it? Yep, the last one was called Disaster. Yeah, it's just a shade that I reach for time and time again. You can wear it with a nice brown lip liner, you can wear it by itself, you can build it up and put like a liner, lipstick and lip gloss over. This is a very versatile gloss, and like I said, the formula is not sticky. Like, can you see how much I'm moving my lips? And my lips are not sticking together. I absolutely love this formula of glosses. Like, Revolution have some amazing gloss formulas lately, but this is one of the ones that is like up there. Then we're getting into the reds. Now this is more of like your autumn burnt orange type colour. This is the colour Superficial. Oh no, sorry, this is like one of the darker reds. Maybe it's the other shade. Yeah, so this is like a cherry toned red. Love this colour. It's weird, on the lips it looks a little bit more orange, but here it looks a bit more reddy tone. It might just be because I didn't build it up as much, but if you build it up too much, this shade actually does bleed. Like every lipstick, lip gloss, everything bleeds on my lips. So if I build them up too much, it's just going to bleed underneath. Nothing to do with formulas, it's literally just everything. I could do that trick, I've done it before, where you put like loose powder underneath, which I just can't bother to do every time I want to put lipstick on. So I'm just careful with how I apply the lipsticks. But yeah, this is what Superficial looks like. It's such a lovely shade. I feel like it doesn't make my teeth look as white as some reds have made my teeth look white in the past. This slightly gives a little bit of a yellow tinge to it. However, it's a lovely, lovely, lovely shade, and that is why I own it. Now the last shade we have here is the shade Laid. I feel like this is a bit darker, yet it is, than Superficial. On my hand it's really hard to tell, but you'll definitely be able to tell once I apply this shade. It's definitely more of a cherrier undertone, whereas this Superficial shade is definitely more of like a oranger undertone. So this is the last shade Laid on my lips. It's very nice. Again, you can tell this is more of a cherry red than Superficial. This is definitely a red that I would use constantly, and I do reach for it. It does bleed. Like I say, a lot of lip glosses and lipsticks all bleed on me, even liquid lipsticks. It's really hard to find something that doesn't, but it don't bleed that much, and it's only when I've like eaten or I've been wearing it for such a long time and been talking a lot. But it is a nice shade. Like, it really makes my teeth look white. I haven't actually, what I feel like, got any of this on my teeth. I'll have to edit the footage and see if I did get any on my teeth, but so far I feel like I haven't, and I have applied quite a thick layer of these. So they're very, very versatile. You can put loads of layers on, or you could put a thin layer on. You don't really need a lipstick underneath, but you can. They're not sticky whatsoever. They're such a good formula, and I love it. They are satin, and yeah, these are one of my favorite glosses from Revolution, if not my favorite. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please smash a huge thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.